Hi, my name is Daniel Dalmolin, and I'm a financial advisor and retirement planner here with GFC, or Global Financial Consultants, here in Singapore. Today I'd like to refer to an article that came out today in the Australian newspaper regarding retirement income, savings and superannuation. The article refers to the point that most people in their 50s do not have enough money to retire. The article raises a few good points. Number one, cost of living in Australia is rising. We all know that. Number two, people's expectations of their lifestyle and expenses in retirement is also increasing. Number three, the old numbers or the old forecasts in regards to a comfortable and a modest retirement sum has changed. And the last point is the main point, that most people in their 50s are not ready for retirement in their 60s. So firstly, the cost of living. I think we're all pretty, anybody who's travelled back to Australia recently has probably commented or noticed that the cost of living in Australia has really risen, and it's rising fast. The super funds, or the Association of Australian Super Funds, are saying that now a retired couple that own their own home need at least $77,500 per year for a comfortable retirement. So if you and your partner were retiring today into Australia and wanted a comfortable living, you would need about $1.5 million in retirement savings. The second point, I thought the article insinuates that people's expectations of retirement are different now to what they were before, so which means you need more money. Note that in that comfortable lifestyle for a couple estimate from the Association of Superannuation Funds of $77,500 for a comfortable living in Australia in retirement, this only allows for international travel, for example, of about $2,500 per year. So what they're saying in there means that if you want to travel internationally once a year, it's not in that budget. So this is where lifestyle and expectations are probably different to what the budgets they're putting through. So if you want to stick to this budget of $77,500 for a comfortable lifestyle, then you'd expect to have one international trip every 5 to 7 years only. The main point of the article is that most people that are in their 50s don't have enough money to retire, don't have enough money in their superannuation funds if they're retiring back to Australia and they're Australians, and also might have to work till they're 65 or 67 years old to meet their expected retirement sum. Secondly, mind you, if you go into more detail, some of the retirement lump sum expectations that they use in the Australian media is not only based on a lump sum from your superannuation savings, but also includes some money from the age pension, which is means tested. So just be careful where you're reading the information from. If you want a non-means tested retirement, you need to be able to work out the $77,500 for a couple in retirement multiplied by about 30 years, which comes to about $1.5 million in retirement lump sum savings. That's if you don't want to be relying on some income coming from the age pension. When I talk to our partner financial advisors in Australia, the guys that handle our superannuation for our clients, they have a different story to tell. So they tell me that generally, if people are going to retire in their early 60s and they want an active lifestyle, which might mean a trip overseas to Europe once a year, a trip into Asia once a year, and they want to keep traveling around Australia, see their kids, see their grandkids, then they are proposing that the budget for their retirement income should be between $120,000 and $140,000 per year. Now, if we put that into the retirement calculator and extrapolate that out for 30 years, that means you need a retirement sum in the area of $2 million to $2.5 million to afford that. Yes, there's a lot to worry about. Yes, there's many factors to take into consideration. Yes, and there's a lot of information out there, clear and sometimes not so clear. So if you're having trouble getting your head around retirement savings or your retirement plan, please give me a call. Happy to help, happy to answer any questions. And thanks very much for watching. If you like this channel, please subscribe and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.